All right, guys, bang, bang. Lunch Money is back for the second episode. Before we get into this episode, though, we want to tell you we're starting a new Lunch Money channel. If you go into the description or you go to the top pinned comment in this video, click on the link and go and subscribe to that channel. Moving forward, starting tomorrow, that's where we're going to upload all the Lunch Money videos.
Go subscribe.
If you like Lunch Money, go there, and that's where you can get the Lunch Money video. But before we get into that, don't forget BlockFi is the sponsor. If you want the BlockFi credit card, you have to go to blockfi.com/pomp. You got to sign up for an account and then join the wait list. They're going to start handing out the credit cards here shortly. About 10 days or so is when people will start to get them. So make sure you go to blockfi.com/pomp, sign up for the wait list, and you'll get the Bitcoin Rewards credit card from BlockFi. What's up?
Go subscribe to our new channel so we can get all the views. Okay. Job openings in April soared to a record 9.3 million, I was going to say dollars, 9.3 million jobs as the economy rapidly recovered from its pandemic depths. The standard set in April was well above the 8.3 million in March. That itself was a new high going back to 2000. Wow.
This is job openings.
Right. Well, that means people aren't working at them. But
because everyone's quitting because the government is just giving them free cash. But that's going to end soon. And when all of the pandemic relief runs out, we're going to see a mad scramble for people to get back to work because while the government's giving you free cash, it's great to sit at home. But when they stop giving out the cash, you got to go back to work.
But isn't this good news that people are hiring after a year of
No. But that's the difference is, yes, there are some of this is just pure, hey, we're hiring. But a lot of it is actually that people quitting their jobs has exploded as well. And so that's where you're getting the job openings is I had a job, now I quit, so that's a job opening that got added. That's
yeah, it does
growth.
say one big challenge for employers is finding available labor, childcare issues, ongoing fears about the pandemic, and the lure of enhanced unemployment benefits have kept the unemployment rolls at 9.8 million, about 3.6 million higher than before the pandemic.
There's also a shortage of strippers. I read an article today. They can't find enough strippers. Facts. For real. Go look it up. I don't know if that's an OnlyFans thing. I don't know if that's an unemployment thing. I don't know what it is.
Our news
but there's a shortage of strippers.
It was
on my Twitter feed.
Are you interested in the job?
Hey, call me. I mean, I need 7-figure payday. You want me to strip, but we could talk.
Oh my God, this took a turn. Okay. Apple detailed the future of iPhone software at its annual event, WWDC, Worldwide Developer Conference. There are a bunch of new things. One of them that I like that I think people have been asking for a long time, and it doesn't seem that complicated yet. They have not released it until now, is on your iMessage, you'll be able to... I lost it. You'll be able to basically mark a text message is unread and come back to it. Doesn't that sound great?
How often do you think you're going to do that?
Oh my God, so often.
Really?
Yeah.
You respond to everyone almost immediately.
I do not.
Yeah, me on the other hand, I can't even find my phone.
That's also true. But listen to this one. iCloud is adding a new digital legacy feature that will make it easier to give access to someone in the event that you die. So I guess a lot of people, when they die, they have this rich library of photos and messages and whatever. Guys, a really good profile to read on this, and it's really creepy. It's called Speak, Memory. I think it's on The Verge. Look it up. It's based on this.
When I die, I hope they burn my phone. I hope they literally destroy it so badly that you'll never.
Can we do it while you're still alive?
What's next? What's next?
You don't think that's funny?
If I thought it was funny, I would have laughed.
All right, well, I think it's hilarious, and so
you,
does
on
Matt.
the other hand, are laughing over here like a hyena.
Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway makes $500 million investment in a Brazilian digital bank.
I got $500 to throw into his $500 million.
It's called it's
Nubank.
An investment in the parent company of Nubank, which is a privately held digital bank based in Brazil. So what is Berkshire Hathaway doing investing in digital banks?
Berkshire Hathaway is going to have to eventually stop being a value investor because value investing is dead. from a sense of buying cash flow heavy, capital intensive businesses. Instead, what they're going to start trying to do is invest in technology and disruption. They're also going to look for mispriced assets in the market. So if they're investing, they obviously think it's undervalued compared to where it will be in the future. So the principles of value investing will still apply, but the types of businesses are going to change. They're going to push more and more into technology companies. This is a perfect example. Also, it does say Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. There's no way Warren Buffett's leading the investment. So younger people who are more technology kind of savvy, they're the ones now that are getting onto the investment team. They're starting to lead some of these investments rather than Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger themselves.
Great. So a company called Relativity Space raised $650 million led by Fidelity and joined by investors including BlackRock and Tiger Global. I'm still laughing about my joke. Okay, sorry. Relativity Space. Yes, you want to laugh so hard.
Come on. In 3 minutes, I have things to do. I got
Let
a real
me compose myself. Relativity Space raised $650 million led by Fidelity and joined by investors including BlackRock and Tiger Global as the company steps up to work on a fully reusable rocket that will attempt to challenge Elon Musk's SpaceX in less than 3 years. Can they do it?
Probably not.
Why not?
They probably can't beat SpaceX at SpaceX's game, but they can probably be the number one 3D manufacturer or manufactured rockets, so they can be the best that they can be. It's kind of like Lyft and Uber. Like, you're not going to beat Uber at Uber's game, but you can be the first Lyft. And so similar here is that, yes, technically they are in the space industry and people are trying to pit these against each other. But I actually don't think that there's a lot of comparison between SpaceX and Relativity, but that's a good thing for Relativity, not a bad thing.
But I actually think that it's good that there's competition now because SpaceX, there was none. And with this, if there is competition, maybe they can like make it cheaper and make it more sustainable. Like, innovation tends to accelerate when there's competition. Man,
True.
I am a quote machine these days.
What's going on with the Texas mom arrested?
All right. A Texas mom was arrested after posing as her 13-year-old daughter at school because she says she wanted to do a social experiment to prove there was a problem with the school's security measures. Turns out those security measures kind of worked.
What was she trying to do?
She dyed her hair, she tanned her skin, put on big glasses and a Marvel hoodie to test the school's security and impersonate her daughter.
And she got arrested?
Yeah.
Sounds like she probably was doing something crazy.
Well, she got caught because during the last period of the day, a teacher asked her to stay after class. And apparently she looked, the mom says, she looked at me. She's like, "You're not Julie." And then she had to take off the mask and the glasses and admitted she was her mom.
And they got her on criminal trespassing and tampering with government records. What?
I
Texas
mean, she used
is wild.
her
I'm glad I
school
live in
ID.
Miami.
She used her daughter's school ID number.
Yeah.
Also, my question, what was the daughter doing during the social
My
experiment?
mom was like, "Yo, I want to pose and go to school like you." I'd be like, "All right, no problem. That means I got to go to school today? Shit, you can go for 2 days as me. No problemo."
Anyway.
Do we have any questions?
So the last topic of the day was the big news, which is...
Go to the link in the description or to the top pinned comment and subscribe to the new channel. If you want lunch money, you got to get to the new page. And by the way, I met Moist in person this weekend.
He did.
Me and Moist, we were hanging out, fist bumping, drinking. I was
You
drinking
never know
water.
what could happen
He was drinking
from
water
lunch
as
money.
well because he's not 21. Me and Moist hanging out. If you want lunch money, go to the new page. It doesn't look so great yet, but we're quickly going to upgrade it.
So just make sure you subscribe.
You go click on the link and hit subscribe. Click on the link, hit subscribe. Link in the description or link at the top of the comments. Go and subscribe to Lunch Money if you want to continue getting this awesome content that Polina puts together.
Thank you.
Bye. Leave. No, for real. Leave. Bye.
Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.